Hi, I'm Steve Schimoler, the chef owner of Crop Bistro in Cleveland, Ohio, and I'm actually at my house cooking, which I do occasionally. I'm usually working pretty hard at the restaurant, but I love when I get the chance to be in my own kitchen doing my own stuff. And you know, during the holidays, I kind of migrate to some of the things that I grew up with and those food memories and those aromas of the holidays. And one of the things that's so powerful is the smell of mulled cider. And my mother used to make this. I can just smell the leaves burning outside, the crisp air, fresh apples, and it's one of the greatest drinks that you can do during the holidays. Well, I've done a little twist on it, and I also love tea, and this Earl Grey black tea, you know, really kind of, it's an amazing ingredient. It was, you know, so highly coveted centuries ago. It was worth more than gold to some people. So what we're doing here is, tea obviously is made with water. Well, we installed a Kinetico K5 reverse osmosis system at my house because we use it at the restaurant, and I've really found that I can't cook with anything else but the RO water. So very important, especially when you're making things like tea or any recipe where you're cooking it. If the water isn't good to begin with, you're concentrating its impurities. And so this RO water is crystal clear. I'm not interfering with any other flavors. Everything is going to be right to where I want it, even as I'm cooking it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring a quart of water to boil along with a quart of apple cider. And what we're going to do is I've got 6 bags of Earl Grey tea. You can use loose tea if you want to, because you're going to strain this out. But you're going to add in the tea, and you're going to bring this to a full boil, because what I want to do is I want really concentrated tea flavor along with the cider. So while that's coming up to temperature, I've got some fresh ginger root, just about 2 tablespoons worth of ginger. And then I've got some interesting ingredients. Clove, really important to the mulled cider flavor profile. Clove is very, very powerful, so you don't need a lot of this. I'm going to actually use about 5 of these little cloves because they really do get concentrated. Now this other thing is cardamom, and these are cardamom seeds. You could find them in some of your better herb and spice shops or some of your better supermarkets. But it's a really, really unique ingredient, and this dates back to really Middle Ages. Cardamom was a very, very powerful spice, and it was used judiciously, which we're going to do. We don't want a lot of that cardamom. Cinnamon stick, very key. Don't want to use powdered cinnamon. You want to use cinnamon sticks. I've got 3 of these. So that's going to be coming up to a boil. Then I've got fresh oranges, and I want the peels, I want the rind on here, because that's where all that essential oil is, and that really, really rich orange flavor. Most of it's coming from the skin, but we're going to put it all right in. Let that go. And you can just let this come to a boil and then simmer it down for about 15-20 minutes. You might want it to go longer because it starts making your house smell amazing. But essentially what we're going to do is just bring that so we're steeping all the flavors. Let the tea extract, let the oil from the oranges extract, let the cardamom and the cloves come up. And the combination of the apple cider and the tea is really, really unique. You get the just herbal, great complexity of the black tea, and then the cider gives you just this amazing sweetness. So you don't need to add sugar, you don't need to add anything. The natural sugars from the oranges and the cider are going to give you just a spectacular drink. So let this go, let your house fill, and when you're all done, literally just strain it right back into your pitcher. And this will last for several days if everyone doesn't drink it right away. But let the flavors develop. You'll have a crystal clear look and crystal clear flavor. Mulled apple cider and Earl Grey tea.